Goodness gracious. Busy, busy day. Done my crazy hair tonight. Oy. I don't know what's going on. I know it's Shed Wars mock draft part 2 tonight. But Gina and Chris from Cosmic Cultivators are going live at 9:30. So I don't know. Shelly, I'm so happy to see you. Look at us. Crazy hair. I did so much in the garden today. Oh my goodness. Wait till you hear. Some gardeners are probably going to think I'm nuts. But yeah, so Cosmic Cultivators, I saw that they're going live at 9:30, which is odd because I go live at 9, so I can't make it for their live. But hello, how are you, Shelly and Anthony? Happy Sunday. And I have some orange juice here this week. I just realized it has pulp in it. Because last week I was not feeling good. By the time I was getting off that live, I thought I was going to pass out. Down under Fulla. Hello, I saw your comments. You're amazing. Good day, Melody. Sorry, can't stay. I understand. So I honestly, can you see? I'm not drinking coffee or tea. I'm having some orange juice. That might have been like a low blood sugar type of thing last Sunday. Scary. It was like I was holding on to the table. I felt like I was going to fall over. So yeah, so Garden State Gardener, I'm pretty sure went live. I didn't get to go in his live, even though I left a comment under the video like you're supposed to. I was in Cosmic Cultivators last night for their after party. Which, boy, was that an after party for sure. Adult content. But yeah, they're apparently going live for after party at 9:30, which I found a little bit strange. Hey, it is what it is. All I know is I made it. I'm here. I wonder if these lights are too bright. There we go. How's that? Is that better? So I don't know how tonight's going to play out. We'll have to see who comes in because I think the draft's ending or getting over. And, yeah, I just didn't want to leave anyone out. So we'll give it a few for some people to come rolling on in. I'm still up-hotting. I kid you not. Well, it's just still up-hot. Let's see. Hi, Abby. Speaking of Abby, I wanted to wait till some people got in. But, oh my goodness, I put it up as a short. Abby made my picture, and that is most likely going to be the sticker for the channel. I decided not to go with the funny one, and Abby's so intelligent, very gifted, and I mean, she came up with that thing probably 35, 40 minutes us on the phone, and I love it. I'll get into more about, you know, the things that I just love the whole thing. I mean, I put out a little short on it, something simple and quick, and put her channel name in there. So if you watch this after the fact, please make sure. I've been supporting Abby since day one. But please go over and subscribe to her. She's like amazing. I kept going to my roommate, like, look at this. I'd go back to my room to sit down. It was like, Jen, look at this. Oh, it's so cute if you look at all the little finer details. So yeah, that's going to be the logo for the channel so that, you know, she's going to work on a banner for the back, but, you know, that's what I'm going to put on merch. So I don't know if we have got down Fulla, down under Fulla. I think the logo is awesome. Do you? Would you wear it? I didn't think of that. When I go to do t-shirts, you know what I mean? If I go to send t-shirts out or whatever, it's like, would a guy wear that of the garden? And but did you see the hummingbird? Oh, he's still my heart, because that's like my mother-in-law, you know. So Abby is just very artistic. She's a genius and the sweetest human being, honestly. I mean, she has a lot going for her. I'm not kidding. I busted my hump outside today, came in, missed Abby's call. We got on the phone, got that done, and I was like, Abby, like, I love it. I'm like tickled. I think it's super duper cute. And I think it looks good for branding. So a big congratulations to Abby for coming up with that. I love it. And hopefully y'all love it too. Um, Thanks for mentioning Mel. Abby, I love you, girl. Chris is on here. Hi, Bake. Grammy Karen, good evening. Grammy Karen, I saw you. I saw you in the video. I was glad to see you. What are they calling it? The cottage house? You all got together for dinner? Have I told you lately how much I love you? Don't mind my crazy hair. I'm not even kidding. It's like, take a shower. I've been pulling it in a rubber band at the back of my neck. And look at these crazy curls. Weird. But anyway, I love Grammy Karen. I'm glad you all got together and got to eat a family meal together. That's awesome. If you don't know who Grammy Karen is, it's Jen Stiver's mom. She's just an amazing person. I can design a shirt for you. I will try anything to help you. She's such an angel. Yeah, so Grammy Karen, go look at the new little, what is it again? I changed my picture to it. That's going to be a sticker that's going to be on merch. And Miss Abby from Bountiful Harvest Abby is the one that made that for me, and I adore it. I think it's so stinking cute. Everything that I love is in there, and she just did a fantastic job. So, like I said, whoever comes in tonight, because it could be a little bit of an off night, between the Shed Wars draft, you have Cosmic Cultivators going live on a 9:30 on a Sunday night. So yeah, make sure you go over and subscribe to Abby. I killed that one light. Is it making it like too dark in here? Chris says, nice job, Abby. Red Silo Homestead, hello, how are you? Good evening, Melody. Hi, y'all. Great looking logo. Yay. Thank you. Red Silo Feather. Is that a 4-inch sticker or is that a 3? Because I said, I love Red Silos. Wait. Nope. It's not you. It's Red Road Homestead. Her round one that has the feather. Just trying to figure out if that was a 4-inch or a 3-inch sticker. So yeah, we're just trying to figure that out. But she's gonna do my back banner because it needs to be changed on my YouTube, and unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing. So I am blessed to have Abby who's willing to help. Of course, I'm gonna hook Abby up for sure. Hello, Sheila B. How are you? Garden and Table with Heather Lynn. Good evening, Donna. How are you? Oh, I love Donna. Love the work you did, Abby, says Chris. She did a wonderful job, didn't she? She really did. Nana's Crazy Life. Hi, everyone. Grammy Karen left out. Thank you so much. Seems like I'm over there every weekend. We had the kids 4 days and took them back today. Oh, did you? I just thought it was good. They came out with the video. I understand where they're coming from because I moved and you try to make friends somewhere new and it's just hard, aka the neighbor. But I met a really nice woman, Kathy, down the street. She's nice, but she goes away when it's cold here. But she's super nice, and I could see separating family or whatever, but I just think it's good they realized that they tried. Nothing better than family, I tell you what, Miss Grammy Karen. Abby says, thanks, Chris. I see the new logo. Very nice, says Grammy Karen. Yay, do you like it? Is it cute or what? Chris says, Melody, do you have a fan on? I do. Is it too loud? Because I know the people that were in here last Sunday may not have noticed something was going on. I don't know if it was all the lights. I have no idea. I was fine. And then suddenly I felt like I was going to pass out. I was like, excuse me, let me open the door. I did all that. I unzipped my vest I was wearing. It just got worse even after I got off live. I was so shaky. I could barely even make it down the hallway. So I called my niece in a panic and was like, I feel fuzzy in the head, like I'm legit going to pass out. My beats per minute were fine. My niece passes out all the time. She said the doctor said drink orange juice. Made my way back out to get orange juice. The orange juice was no good. But tonight I'm sipping on some orange juice, and I do not like orange juice with pulp in it. But guess what? I'm going to drink it. I do have a fan on in the background. If it's too loud, let me know. I just wanted to cool it off in this room. I guess maybe the lights, it's just making the humidity crazy in here, and that might have been what happened. So, of course, it gave me an anxiety attack. But my niece was good about it. She stayed on the phone with me. And I just put on something relaxing, looked at my beats per minute. At first, it wasn't good, though. I was so fuzzy in the head. I'm like, my niece's name is Erin, and I'm like, I think I'm going to pass out. I said I was holding on to the table in my live. So, even though I was trying to get out of my live early, I think I made it exactly 2 hours. So, I don't know. A few people said it was probably low blood sugar, which is possible. I'm on the skinny side. So, I'm prepared tonight with orange juice and a York peppermint patty and a fan blowing. But if it's too loud, let me know. Hi, Erin. How are you? Thank you very much. Karen, thank you, thank you. Hit the thumbs up when you come in, says Grammy Karen. Thank you. Abby killed it with the logo, says Chris. I agree. I agree. Now that is something that I would want to put on some merch, like maybe hoodie, t-shirts, you know, things of that nature. Let's see. Hello, Paul Honeyman. Hello from England, my friend. And there is Voon. Hello, Voon child. How are you? Did y'all not notice I looked like I was going to pass out last Sunday? Folks, I got off. My head was so dizzy. I don't know if it was just the humidity, the heat in here. I was fanning myself. Oh, it was horrible. It took me an hour before I could even, like, get myself together. So, a few people had said probably low blood sugar because I'm on the thinner side. So, I have some orange juice and a York peppermint patty. I think I have gotten to my goal of 100 subscribers. Yay, Heather Lynn, yay. I will say this again for moderators just coming in. I don't know what's going on tonight other than the Shed Wars Draft Part 2 and Cosmic Cultivators did their after party last night. I know I was in it. It is definitely for adults only when I tell you that. Needless to say, I saw earlier tonight that they're going live at 9:30 tonight. And I was like, well, that's weird. They know I go live at 9, but it's whatever. Whoever comes in, comes in. Who doesn't, doesn't. Everyone's saying hello to Boone, Paul. And so, here we go. Let's ask Miss Voon. Voon, did you see the new logo? What do you think? Because Abby did it for me. Over the phone. 35, 40 minutes, maybe tops. If she's not artistic, I don't know. She's an entrepreneur mindship. She really has a lot going for herself. I want everyone to go over and subscribe. Please, she's not just because she did my logo. You all know over here, Abby's been coming here from day one, and I've been supporting Abby. There's a lot of times I don't even write Bountiful Harvest Abby. I just write, hi, Abby. And anybody watches it back, if you could support her, I would really appreciate it. She is just very artsy. She does a lot more work than some adults do, I kid you not. And yeah, an entrepreneur-ish mind. Gotta love her. And if you take a look at it close enough, over on the left, right, Abby? She put a sweet little hummingbird in there for my mother-in-law. How cute is that? Everything I love is in there. So yeah, we'll hear Boone's opinion and Paul's opinion. Red Silas is probably a 3-inch sticker with good size. 4-inch would be a little big. Now that is what Abby said as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, should we go 3? Should we go 4? And I was like, oh no, I really liked hers, even though it was 4, because mine's gonna have a lot going on, of course, in there. I'm trying to incorporate everything that I do within that sticker. I gave up on the funny sticker. It's too complicated for people to do. Let me think. But then I was worried about it getting blurry the more you spread it out. So that is a very good point. So 4 inches would be a little bit big. All right. Well, Abby's on here, and she's the girl. She is the girl that is doing it for me. And so, homestead. Oh, there she is, Abby. Voon says, yes, nice logo at Bacon Leg and Let's Dig It. Is it not cute, Voon? It's so me, right? Let's see. Sheila Boone. Hey, Boone, how are you? This is Chris. Paul, do you have a channel? Says Abby. Paul's a big moderator who hates greens. Mainly greens. And Paul, you don't like tea either, do you? And you're from England? Let's see. Down under Fuller. Good day, Donna. Nana's crazy life. Melody, was your weather crazy this weekend? 70 yesterday, today, but now we'll feel like 39, supposed to rain and snow tomorrow. Okay. Pennsylvania grow zone 7B. Called for rain all day today, and honest to goodness, I think some gardeners are going to think I'm nuts because I did a lot of leaves on my bed. I left the ones that broke down on there. When I swept it back, my soil is black, my friends, black. But I took a lot off because that's way too much that wasn't broken down. So the in-ground one, I don't know if you saw that in a hot minute, it's expanded big time. I have cardboard down, and I was having all these bags of these extra leaves. I just started throwing it all over there. So that's going to be a pretty big spot to grow some food in. So I was out there working today. It only spit like a couple minutes, and was just wearing a hoodie, and I was like, I'm hot. But it's supposed to pour here tomorrow, and I'm not seeing anything about snow. So we were kind of chilly, I would say, last week. I don't think it was nice enough to really get anything done. So today I can honestly say, I think I told Jimmy I'm like 99% there being done. So I don't have to do all that for spring. But I'll even say I'm 95% done because I got about this much left to do where the fence is, because that was expanded to get that up. And I see my chamomile's up, and I see that my mint is up. And I don't know if you saw this in my garden tour, because I always said I'll never be a Sanford and Son. I can't. I'm too OCD for that. But there was 2 cinder blocks left over from the kitchen garden build. One's very weird. It's one big square, and the other one's to 2. I said to my roommate today, what do you think if I put my red pot, that's my big snowball that is gorgeous, of mint, and sit it on top of that cinder block and elevate the blue one? So when you stand in the front, they'll be up a little higher. I think that was a cute idea, but I did a lot of work out there. Oh, I am well other than tired. We're all tired, for sure. I had 2 days of like insomnia where I couldn't sleep. Chris says, Boone, I'm doing good, just working a lot. Thanks for asking. It's going to snow tonight, and I thought it was spring finally. Nope. It's all a lie. I was saying this to Abby on the phone. Still got to pay attention. This goes for everyone. This is a big tease. You know, I think, what did I say we were here today, Abby? Like 50. It's going to be nice this week, but don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say, because when I read the Farmer's Almanac, my last frost date is April the 20th. Pop always used to say, you'll never fail gardening if you wait till around Mother's Day. I know it feels like spring, but even in an article I got for an early spring in my email, said that it's going to feel like spring and then you're going to get hit with a storm. So do not plant your sensitive things outside yet. Please don't do that. Where to begin? Homestead, hello. Did you see the shout out? I shouted you out. I shouted out Cosmic Cultivators too and said thank you. And I'm like, where to begin? Homestead was answering them all. And she said, send them the bake. You know, she didn't have to do that. I really, really do appreciate it. So that video's out. I worked all day too on beat. Yeah, I worked all day too. And I got on my roommate's poop about cleaning up poop. Let's keep it real over here. And he worked on I'm behind on videos for the wood burning stove. So it wasn't so nice. Wait, let me think. It was nice here yesterday. He stayed in and worked on that. When he promised me he was going to go out and clean up after his dog, but what do you think happened? Because Jimmy's older. He's out there with a shovel. He has to keep sitting. He has to keep stopping. So towards the end of the day, I was out there all day, even before he decided to come out the door. And he was just like, this is too much. And I said, Jim, I tried to tell you. When it's wintertime, it's one thing. You can hit it once a week. When it's spring and summer, you got to clean up after your dog once a day. And he said, yeah, I think until spring, this has to be done once a week. And I said, I tried to warn you, it was going to be a lot. Your dog poops like an elephant. You know, so I was mad at him yesterday because he didn't get it cleaned up. But I cut him a break, though, because he is older. Jimmy's in his 60s, so let me think. He still has... He made it to, like, the rose bush. He still has to go from the rose bush down. Like, where the 2 cars are that you see in the video. The one is sold, and we're just letting the kid keep it there. And his niece doesn't know what she's going to do with the other car that was for her son, who just got his permit, and I guess his license. She's not sure what she's going to do with that yet. So... I told him he could run to Wawa and take a break as long as he promised to get to that this week and clean it up. My dogs are like easy peasy. One poops like this and the other one poops like that. You know? Let's see. Oh, all the best to you too, mate, down under Fuller. Thank you, and thank you for the comments. And I will be over... be watching some videos. It's what I've been doing to some people at night because I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's the world events that are going on and feeling sorry for the guy. And then I'm hearing other things that the R is doing what they're doing. Don't believe the propaganda is what it was saying, that they are trying to stop the NWO. That's all I'm going to say. Do your own research, so we'll have to see. But thank you for coming down under Fuller. Abby, no moderate and try to help others, but too stupid or boring to do my own channel. Well, you're funny. Sorry to hear that, Melody. Which part? The almost passing out part? Oh, last Sunday was horrifying. I love Donna. She goes, down under Fuller. Hi, sweetie pie. She does that to Paul, too. Your hair looks great, Melody. I was just complaining about this. Freshly washed, you know. So I have a habit when it's in the shower. I will show you what I've been doing lately. I literally will wrap all this hair up in a thing and then leave it. And I took it out and it's like this curly hot mess. But thank you, Boone. Oh, Mel, I got on Shed Wars. I told you you would. You're with Robert, right? Yep. Team Aquarius. She was worried on the phone. I said, honey, they need Shed Warriors. You're going to get picked. Let me tell you, Shed Wars, it should be thrilled to have Abby. She has a lot to bring to the table for a young girl. I'm not saying that to be mean, but she busts her hump and she is a hustler. So, congratulations, Abby. I'm so proud of you, girl. Robert was my team captain last year. Thanks for believing in me. Oh my gosh, do you hear her? Abby, listen, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I said this a few minutes ago. She's bright. She's intelligent. She's not lazy. She goes to church. Everything she does, she has a mindset, different crafts to make money. She's very bright and intelligent, and all I did was compliment her on the phone, like over and over again, and told her, you know, the kids of today are not like an Abby, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm super proud of Abby, and will always support Abby. So if you want to support me, please show support to Abby. She's not showing her face right now, even though she could, legally. But, you know, out of respect to her parents, they want her to wait till she's 18. So we'll respect that. We'll be here waiting. She said she's a little nervous, but she has nothing to be nervous about because she'll do fine with us crazy kooks, right? Voon says, yes, I love the new logo. Abby did fantastic. Thank you, Voon. I love it. I was like clapping and I'm like, I mean, I busted my hump out there today and Abby just made like, because I missed her phone call and I called back, Abby, I'm so sorry. I was out at the garden trying to clean up after winter. And, yeah, we just started talking about it. She's fit on us. We're on the phone. Hey, what do you think of this? Hey, what do you think of that? And sending it right to my text messages. And I was like, wow, how do you do that so quick? So the final touch for Abby, for her to feel confident enough to put that out as a sticker, if you look at it on the right-hand side, it looked like it maybe was a little, not as much as the left. So she's weaved in a pumpkin right behind it. Super cute. Super cute. I'm in love with it, and it just made my whole night. Kid you not. But I agree with Foon. She did a fantastic job. Paul saying, Abby, new logo looks awesome. I told her to be in here tonight. Everybody would support her. She really does, Boone. Boone says you have many talents at Bountiful Harvest, Abby. She really does. And she knows she can come here. We'll all support her day one. Really, I heard most women like it bigger, Mel. That's what I heard, too. We can't try for first. Wait. We can try for first, Melody. But 3 is usually my go-to. Yeah. Red Silo just said the same thing. Probably better off going with a 3. And hey, you know, I told Abby straight out, I can garden, cook, raise kids, you know, do all that other stuff that we moms do. But artistic, with anything that has to do with YouTube, not so much. I can't even do the banner. And I've been really, really wanting to do a sticker and send it out to my friends on YouTube. Friday I didn't do anything but chill because, like I said, I had some sleep deprivation. So Abby just made my whole night tonight, my friends. I'm so proud of her. I think she did a wonderful job. And we threw ideas back and forth. But when I had said, yeah, and my garden being so new, you know, and I told her about my mother-in-law, grandmom, this hummingbird was like in my face letting me know, like, I'm here, girl. And Abby put a hummingbird on there for my mother-in-law, grandmama, as the kids would say. How sweet is that? She is a very kind individual. Tea? Yuck. I told you he doesn't like tea. Red Silo Homestead said 4.5 is the size of a DVD for reference. Oh yeah, that would be a little bit big. All right, well, I told Abby she's in control. I trust her opinion, obviously. And she's very artistic, so yeah, that's probably the way to go. My Renaissance Grandma, hello, how are you? Happy Sunday. I hope you all had a wonderful week. So I'm behind in here. Well, not really. You want to say, look at all the up-potting I've been doing. Here we go, up-potting, HE double hockey stick all over again. And I'm not done. I'm not done. Not done. I have tomatoes down there. Let me grab them, as a matter of fact, just to show that I did get some done, not all. I have tomatoes in cups, but not a lot. But you see, true leaves, and it's like, I got to get these on up out of here because, yeah, that's going to be a big problem. And let me see what else. I planted my eggplants, left the middle empty, and then, here, I'll just show it to you. We'll talk some garden talk. Do you mind for a second? Oh my goodness gracious. I think I just killed a couple tomatoes. Shoot. So it rotates the vise. I am so sorry. What the heck was... Oh, this thing came down. I'm so sorry, everyone. Hold on. Let me fix it and lock this thing. Wow. That just crashed, didn't it? Hello, my resistance. Grandma. Okay, I already said hello. I'm so sorry if that was like really loud. I'm really sorry, everyone. It got into the 60 days in Massachusetts. Yeah, it was like 50 here. Abby says going to go eat late supper. I'll try to come back later. Okay, Abby, thank you once again. Rained its butt off today, out putting the chickens up, and the lightning was strong. Oh my goodness, Red Silo. Crazy stuff. We were supposed to get rain Monday. Yeah, same here. So I'm not real concerned. Let me show you this real fast. I did this. I'm not kidding. Let me turn it around so you could see. I did this 2 nights ago, late at night. This is all my eggplants. And see, they're coming up. This is empty because I forgot to plant something. And this is for Acre Homestead. And this stuff is already germinating. Can you see in there? So I planted some of her things, like peppers, tomatoes, to be in her um, container garden challenge. So I will be in Becky's. I will be in Joe's zucchini challenge, which I think I have to make a video on that. And again, I really do apologize for that sudden drop of the phone. Who knows what that was about? Oh, the thing came down. So those tomatoes still have to be potted, and I just smashed, I think, two. And fluff them up, maybe they'll live. Okay, I have those tomatoes to do. My other thing with experiments, going kind of slow with the vermiculite, no, perlite. This is all peppers I still have to do. Some tomatoes, more tomatoes. Yeah, I got lots to do. Lots to do. And yesterday, I planted in styrofoam cups. I'll show you, unless I put it away. I have little piles of what needs to be planted when. Okay, I made a decision. Did I say hello to everyone? I'm still feeling bad that I dropped. I guess it knocked it over. If you're going to put that on a shirt or a sweatshirt, make sure you put your YouTube channel on it as well. Yeah, obviously. Probably on the back, and it'll say YouTube. Yes, definitely check out Heather Lynn. Hello, Hedgehog's Homestead. Hi there. Sorry if you were in here and I dropped my tripod. Went forward. Sorry, everyone. Hope everyone had a great weekend, says Chris. Enjoy your dinner at Abby. I will text her that as well, Chris. So remind me that later. How are you, Hedgehog's Homestead? Yeah, I'm bragging about Abby because she did my logo, right? That's right. So my picture isn't on there anymore. And it's adorably cute, and that is going to be the sticker for the channel. I'll be sending some out as soon as she gets them done, and then that will be for merch. So I hope everyone really likes it. She did a fantastic job. It was a fantastic weekend for garden work. Took full advantage of it. Chris, busted butt this weekend. Me too. Our oven broke again. What? Aaron, it broke the last time, didn't it? Second time since November, plus gas prices and having to drive, oh my goodness, 200 miles just getting kids to and from school. I want to just stay in bed. Ah, that's ridiculous. I know, the gas prices are crazy. My prayers are with everyone, though. Chris says 73 tomorrow, then it drops. It's okay if it drops. This is how I feel. So if you're new, just coming in, welcome, welcome. But you might not be new to the channel. What I got done today was, I think I had 8 to 10 inches worth of leaves on my bed. So I took the ones that weren't completely disintegrated and I pulled them off. My roommate even said, what are you doing? And I'm like, they didn't break down. The ones that broke down, I'll leave on the bed. So I cleared that all off. Guess, I mean, you're going to get a garden tour, but I guess I should tell you now. See? It's got to be the humidity in this room. January's garden tour, you saw that. February's garden tour is coming out. Maybe I shouldn't let the cat out of the bag and I'll just show you it. What a difference. And then today I just busted my hump all day. Out there getting everything all done because I don't want to do things at exactly spring, you know? Yeah, that's crazy. I hope that works out for you, Erin. That's nuts. I guess soon. You wouldn't say that to me, though. I busted my butt all day today. Hello, Vandal the Land. How are you? Happy Sunday. Hey, all in the chat. Yeah, so, welcome, welcome, welcome. Logo created by Abby. Bountiful Harvest. Abby, they're posting her link. She was just in here, but she's going to go eat a late dinner and then try to come back. That will be turned into a sticker to go on some merch. So I hope men and women alike love it because Abby is a very talented young lady and she did a great job. Extra driving this week. Cool. A lot of people aren't going to be driving anywhere. Good evening, Melody. Good evening, my friend. Fan of the land. Happy to have you. Yeah, that is pretty high. Ours is 3.95. says Boom. What kind of dog? Clydesdale Terrier. Okay, I'm lost on that one. So yeah, it's supposed to pour here tomorrow. Chris says it's 4.34 for gas. Time to get a Telsa. No. We need to open up our own independence. You get what I'm saying. I try not to be political over here. But we were independent when Mr. T was in. So why would you close it all down, the pipelines and whatnot, the gas and all that, to get it elsewhere? That's insane. They're spending billions of dollars to get it by DR. Before you know it, we'll be riding bicycles. FYI, I did say hey to you earlier. Not blue, Paul. Oh my goodness. Help, I bought my son a corned beef brisket and he cooked it on top of the stove and a pot, and it's tough. What can I do with it? It only cooked in a pressure cooker. Okay, hold on. Donna Griggs, it was cooked in a pressure cooker or not? Because I don't know if you do this trick with meat, especially beef. I put a little balsamic vinegar on mine when I go to cook it, and it makes it not tough. So it all depends if it was a crock pot. I don't think I saw that. Let me see. Help, I bought my son a corned beef brisket, and he cooked it on top of the stove and a pot, and it's tough. What can I do? Does he like it with sauerkraut? You can add sauerkraut. That will moisten it up. Add a little bit of water with a splash of balsamic vinegar to take the toughness right out. At least that's what I would do. For some places, it's $4.99 for regular, $4.99 for $4.49 for regular, $4.99 for premium. I'm too poor to buy premium, says Aaron. It's all terrible. Well, I gotta go check the folks' meds and hit the hay. Hope everyone has a great week ahead. Red Silo, I hope you do too. What did you think of my pickle video? You know, it's water bath cannon. Never gonna lie. I wanted to put that out there to show that I'm still trying to put food up on my pantry shelves. And there is a pepper jelly jam one that will be coming out too. So we're all in this together, my friends. All we can do is say our prayers, hope for the best. Hope we're not being set up. That's what I'm concerned about. And just keep preparing and prepping. So yeah. The weird thing of it is I was going to post my powdered sugar video. And Becky posted it. So I don't want to seem like... So I said to Abby, oh, I'll just wait. You know, I was trying to get out like 2 ingredients, pancake mix. You saw what I was doing to help people out. So I had that as well, you know, after the brown sugar. And she posted it. And I'm like, oh, I don't want her to think I'm biting off of her when it was already on the list. You know, so I guess I'll wait like a month and then post it. But love you, Red Silo Homestead. I hope that you have a fantastic week ahead as well. And I might do a random live. I said that last week because I'm going to be bored out of my mind sitting here up-potting all this. Yes, indeed. Have a great week. My property in the snow. Enjoy if you wish. I will. I'll watch it. I've been going through a little sleep deprivation. We don't know why. And I'm going to be binge watching everybody's videos at night. Mel, you need to braid your hair. I need to grab it all. I needed a good laugh. Paul, you're funny. I had my hair braided a few times. And I also had it like French braided kind of thing, real tight. And then I think Kellyanne, who used to live next door to me, she did individual single braids. I was like itching my head. I don't think I could deal with all that. But you're funny, Paul. You were funny. Got too much love. Says Hedgehog's Homestead. Abby, I love the logo. Donna, didn't she do a fantastic job? Kids today are lazy. They don't want to do anything. You know, it just is what it is. I'm thankful for My sons are very hard workers, and my daughter's stay at home at mom, but she's very intelligent. Yes, Nana, time to boil it should turn out okay. Yeah, that's what I say, Vandalulin. I mean, I would put some water on it, quick couple, maybe 2 splashes of balsamic vinegar. It'll cut through the toughness. I usually do that at the beginning of meat. And if you like sauerkraut and have it on hand, add that in there as well. Don't panic. Ed Aaron might have to bust out a bicycle. It's crazy. I don't want to drive. You ride a bicycle? Oh my goodness. We fixed my YouTube banner yesterday. Oh, did you, Heather? Who helped you? Who helped you do that? Mine has been up, honest to goodness, since, this is peppermint patty. Looks like, got a little smushed. Mine has been up since day one when I started YouTube by a fellow that used to have a YouTube channel, David Hotellings. It still says 8 o'clock Eastern on there. So I think I even want that to match, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to do overload, but yeah. If not, I want it to look better than what's up there with all that green. And I don't know. I love sunflowers, zinnias. But I don't want people just to think I'm a garden channel because I bake and cook and do all that stuff. I'm trying to get out videos, quick videos. Sorry about the powdered sugar. You won't be able to see it. You could see it on her page. But I'll post mine later. But that's another quick way so you don't have to buy it. But the pancakes, phenomenal. I kid you not. And if you want it, if you have a waffle iron, just use less water. It comes out flawless every time. Nothing is as hot as someone else's mother. I can't. At Chris, shoot, if I could, I would, but school for my kids about 50 miles a day. Oh, Lord. And Chris thinks he has it rough, right? I hate driving anyways. Only got licensed in 2012 to take my kids to school. Oh, Aaron, that is a whole lot of cups on those shelves. Fantastic. Well, Voon, do you want to fly in and help me? Because I need help, girl. So I turned this one off. I'll put it on for a second. And I'll try to not knock these over again. So, can you see? Let me show you. This is a German lunchbox cherry tomato that I literally just up-potted. And it already needs some more soil right here. I'm doing a lot of different cherry tomatoes. But yeah, some of them got big super quick. So a lot of the cherry tomatoes are done. I still have more to do. And guess what I forgot to plant? Hopefully I have enough time. The beefsteak tomatoes. Don't ask, but I forgot. So I'm going to put that in that middle tray that's empty. I'm going to do that. And I did say, let me get this out. So yeah, batter boy or beefsteak, I forgot. Peppers are doing fine. These were all up-potted, so it's a lot of peppers, a lot of cherry tomatoes, and now I gotta get moving with, planting all the tomatoes. I gotta get them done. But again, can we talk? True Leaf Market forage. Up again. Up again. I have all my other borages in the front windowsill because I up-potted it to a 6 cell by Lake Burpee. And that's never going to get up-potted again until it goes outside. My thyme is all up. And some of my sweet basil's up. So, what am I working on? I'm working on herbs. I also made a decision that I think I decided I'm not going to do any other cauliflower. I don't think I want to be bothered with that this year. I am going to stick to, I planted some. I might have to plant some more. I was trying to be organized. Do you remember these? I'm trying to be organized. And when I use them, I'm trying to put the seed packages back in there. But yeah, little at a time, little at a time. Let me think. I'll just read it to you. I planted, let's see. Table King butternut squash. This one is Keystone Giant Pepper because I wanted to do a few more of them. This sweet meaty squash. Listen, I did a live on some of my MI Gardener seeds. That's going to be my video tomorrow because I feel like I always do that every year. Post what seeds I got from MI Gardener. So you will see that. I'm going to post it. But I got a sweet meat squash that's supposed to be squash born bug resistant. So I think I did 3 plants of each. Don't hold me to it, but I'll count. What else? Let me see. Sweet meat squash. Okay, that's the sweet meat squash. I did a couple extra pink box hearts. Kingstone, I did that one. Let me see. Burgess Buttercup, I did that. And I did Table King Bush Acorn Squash. Hopefully you were able to hear that. I get all the squashes done yesterday, and what do you think happens? Boone sent me out seeds. I have it in this. And Boone sent me out a particular certain something. If you were not in the live, I did show everything. I have it right here that Boone sent me. Well, on the mail call that was just out this week, Boone's in that with Where to Begin Homestead, Cosmic Cultivators for the seeds they sent. This was done inside my live with Nikki from Blue Farm that sent me all those Baker Creek seeds. So let me see. I'm going to go through this real fast because I need to. I forgot to plant butternut squash, and Boone sent me something particular that I really, really wanted, and I didn't get it. Plant it. So I'm looking right now just so I could tell you the name. She sent me a lot, my friends. Hang tight. Don't get mad at me. Let's see. It's the corn. Booney, I'm looking for it, girl. The spinach. Chamomile. More beans. Come on. That should be like... Okay, more beans. Can never have enough beans, I tell you. Oh my gosh, where is it, Boone? Boone sent me a particular squash. Everything Boone sent me is in here. But she sent me a particular squash. I'm wondering if I took it out already. Oh yeah, apparently I'm in Cosmic Cultivators Pepper Challenge, but I don't know what the instructions are. So I planted some of those as well. Boone sent me... It kind of looks like a teardrop. It's the only way I can explain it. And it's red. And it's a squash. And I swore she sent me another squash. And now I don't see it. And that's because I'm trying to get the real long day squashes done. And it's not here. Bugger. Let's see. Corn. Discharred. Sweet Thai basil. You know what I noticed I don't have this year? Lemon basil. It's my own fault. October beans. Silver Queen corn. Oh my gosh, what did I do with it? Well, anyway, you'll just have to take my word for it. It's somewhere around here. It's like 2 types of squashes she sent me that I really, really wanted to plant. So I still have to plant. It was either 1 or 2 she sent me. I still have to plant that, and I cannot believe I planted squash and forgot to do butternut squash. Also, that's expensive piece of meat to mess up. Yeah, it's very sad. Uh-oh. Ed Aaron, that's crazy. Maybe homeschooling if that is offered. Heather Lynn says, oops. My Resistance grandma, we fall down. I'm sorry, I know I'm behind on the chat. Yeah, the phone is on the tripod, and when I went to grab it, the whole thing just went boop. So sorry about that, my friends. Hi Shannon, sorry I'm late. You're never late. Remember she had that getaway? Hello, Tiny Tim Posey. Got it. I did it right. Howdy everyone. Let's see. Yeah, Boone's kids weren't happy being homeschooled. They want to be out. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. Hope you had a great vacay, girlfriend. Um, Erin, sorry. That was a fail. No, not good for the mental well-being. Yeah, they really like being with other kids. Hi, Tim. Hi, Paul. See if I get caught up. Fortunately, we did have a good system here. It was very active, but nonetheless, more kiddos don't want to be sitting in front of the screen. Yep. What are we drinking, Melody? Orange juice with pulp in it that I don't like because I think I gave myself a little bit of anxiety after what happened last Sunday's live. You're just coming in. I looked fine, didn't I? Just a little hot. Excuse me, got to open the kitchen door. No, I was ready to pass out. I kid you not. My heart was banging out of my chest. Apple cider vinegar also keeps me tender while cooking. Yeah, I use balsamic. That's what I told her. It's really storming in St. Louis. I'm losing reception. Oh no, my Renaissance grandma. I hope not. Let's see. I'm glad for that. Normal cost. Rum and Coke. Laugh out loud, says Chris. Yep. The apple cider vinegar works, and so does balsamic vinegar. It all cuts through it. Me neither, Boone. I haven't had one of them in like forever myself. Okay, pigtails then. Maybe Melody could make a great Bloody Mary. I make a spicy Bloody Mary, and it's really, really good. Chris would know because I made them with you. Chris actually said about pigtails. Where were you, Paul? Like a week or two ago? I was not sure what he was meaning by pigtails. So, pigtails? I did it in Canva according to how YouTube said to do it. Oh, did you? Well, Abby's gonna do everything for me, so. But it was too big. See, that's the problem I was running into. But Shannon, did you see the new little logo? It's gonna be the sticker girl. Abby did it for me. And if I can get Melody to laugh, then I can start her week off on a good note. You always make me laugh, but I got crazy wet hair that's like kinky curly, even though Boone's like, Melody, like the hair. I'm like, if you only knew. So when I get out of the shower, I'm like a weirdo. I'll pull my hair, like I said, to the back, see here. I don't want my hair touching my back. I have long hair, and then you're pulling off the hair. Ugh. No. And then I forget to take it down. Hooga! Hi, Melody. Hi, G Homestead. How are you? My husband figured out how to make a template in Canvas so that it would fit. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them got that gift, and some of us don't have that gift. But I'm super proud of Abby for wanting to do some business, let's just say. Good news, I got approved for a loan line of credit for a gallon of gas today. Hi, G Homestead. I'm just going to say Hooga. Hooga, the gas prices are crazy. Are we being serious or are we kidding, girlfriend? Did you really have to take a loan out for gas? Oh, my Lord, my friends. We are so screwed, aren't we? Let me refix this hot mess of it. Look, Boone. Since you liked all this curl, look at it. It's a mess. I gotta just get this out of my face because it drives me nuts because my bangs are finally growing back. That's crazy. The gas is just ridiculous. So's oil. Ask me how I know. Is anyone else seeing Pixel? Pixel the movie or Pixel on my screen? Is everything alright? Can everybody still see me? Yes, Boone, she won't sit still for the zoom lens. What do you mean? I'm sitting still? It did fall and hit the floor. Sorry, folks. Okay. Not my wacky eyeballs. Is it better? Shannon, how is your family? Hope you all had a nice little vacay. Apple Tree Urban Homestead. That would be Annette. Good morning. No, good Monday morning, all. Annette here from Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Another hot day here today. I finally got some seeds started in the seed tray the other day. Yay! Congratulations. Melody bloody sits still. The camera can't keep up with you and gets pixelated. Look, I'm going to move it closer. I'm going to kill this because I think that's doing it. Sorry. Y'all want to know what I'm doing gardening? I had to bend down to read the cups. But hello, Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Happy Sunday. Sorry, everyone. That was not done intentional. Aw, Hooga. I am taking inspiration from your garden when planning mine. Girl, we got this. And I'm flattered. She can't sit still, too much coffee. I didn't have any coffee. Arizona iced tea. I had a little bit after. No, when I was on the phone with Abby, I was sipping some Arizona tea and having some lobster bisque. And because of what happened last Sunday, should I move slower? I have orange juice in here. It's like, geez, if I use the laptop like I did, I was on Cosmic Cultivator's panel a couple weeks ago, and they're like, you're buzzing, you're buzzing, you're buzzing. I was in there last night, and Willa Grows was making this annoying noise the entire time. Nobody said anything to him, though. They were just cracking jokes of like, how about if I say it nicely? Peter Pepper Pumper? And I see what it's doing. It did this as soon as I logged on to YouTube. It's not the camera. I'll move like this. Okay. Join a bath after being in the car for 5 hours. I bet you are, Shannon. That was as active as Mel was only like that because she sat on an anthill. Oh my goodness, Paul. Yeah, 2, 1 red curry squash and buttercup. Thank you, Voon. It's got to be here somewhere, but God forbid I don't want to move. Let me sit still. I have that to still start and the butternut squash. I didn't put that in the seed cell. That went right in the styrofoam cups on a heat mat with a clear lid over it. But I did want to talk about my decision of not planting regular cauliflower. Why? I don't want to deal with the bugs. And if I blow through them all, I blow through them all. I want to do the purple of Sicily, so I did, moving my head slow, I did like maybe 4, which is a weird number. So I'm going to plant some more of this for sure. And then when I was out yesterday, do you remember last year I had that early cabbage? I found 2 packs. Let me see how long it says it takes. Start seeds indoor 6 to 8 weeks. So I got to do that this week. Let me see. The best known early cabbage forms 6-inch solid heads 2 to 3 weeks before large. Late types, head weighs 2 to 3 pounds maturity. So this is what I grew last year that everyone was saying my bed looked like a little cabbage patch. It was this, so I saw 2 packs because I didn't order this. I grabbed these 2 because I'm going to plant this and the purple of Sicily and the red Copenhagen. I think that's the name of it, right? I think it is. It's in a self-sustainable seed. I cannot even believe I didn't even start any red ones. So that's a must. I prefer the red cabbage, honestly, over green, not by taste or flavor, just because the red never gets annoyed by bugs. So yeah, found this when I was made to go to Home Depot yesterday with my roommate. So Boone did send 1 red curry squash, which I have to find and plant it immediately, and a buttercup that I wanted to try. She had it, send it to me, and I have to do my other squash. Paul or crabs? Chris? Never in my lifetime. It's offensive. Laugh out loud. Never got to know her that well. Laugh out loud. Used to, boys in here, grow up. I know, you're trying to be funny. But Chris, crabs, really? I like to eat crabs, honey, never had them. Shoosh. Men. Are they men or are they little boys? At Boone, nobody was happy in my house while we were homeschooling. Anyone here in the chat? I have 2 seed packs for my giveaway left. 16 packages of seeds. Send me an email. First 2 I receive. Okay, well, I can't do it because I'm live. I'm glad it is semi-normal now, Shannon. I did. It was very pretty. I'm glad you had a good time. There never seems to be enough alone time for a mom. Yeah, that's true. My husband made my banner. I need to see if he can make me a new one. Haha, Melody, your hair is great. Ugh, Boone. So yeah, I was talking. Isn't something new. I had the one. Boone even thought it was funny. It's just a little too complicated and I want to go a different route. So for me, you know, it's kind of been in the works and it just got done with me and Abby today. But Boone says, haha, Melody, your hair is great. That's when I pulled it all out, right? Erin sounds like my kids when they were at school. I'd go to their parents like, here got my kids, right? Okay, I'm just trying to go through. We can know who my son is, right? Like, oh, Melody, that was a good 10 minutes back about you being pixelated, sweetheart. Sorry. It's a one-woman show around here. I'm trying. Princess Lillian's Garden, hello. I can't see you. I'll just coast along. Everyone else can see me though, right? I can see you now. I think that happened to her last week or the week before. Well, welcome, Princess Lillian's Garden. Happy to have you here. She does like to talk. And I go, okay, it's the right kid. I'm trying to get through. Good evening, Melody. Hello, Modesty Prepping. Sorry I'm behind. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Melinda Elliott, hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Just dropped my phone and talking about seeds. So, hello, dear. How are you? I see you. Hello, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great weekend as well. Susan's Ramblings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Modesty Prepping. I'm probably late saying hello. Melinda Elliott, I'm sorry. There, I wasn't that far behind, was I? Listen, what can I tell you? I'm the one-woman show over here. I busted my hump today. Getting that garden done. Because I don't want to do everything. Paul. Melody has caught up. Yoo-hoo, woo-hoo. He always has to break my chops. I'm going to let him come here to come visit me, and I'm literally going to put him over my knee, and I'm going to whack the crap out of him with the pickle. Wait, what is it again? The pickle pusher? Come on, Paul. You know what it is. Oh, the pusher, the pickle packer. Paul, she is going to smack you, but wait, you will like that. Amen, Boone. You know how I roll, girl? Pal, right in the kisser, and now I'm showing my age. Aaron, you're funny. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone, but I'm tired of hearing I'm running behind, laugh out loud, promises. Hey, you gotta catch a flight. I don't go to you, honey. You want it, you gotta come to me. So there, bang, Paul. Now what you gotta say since you like to keep picking on me? Paul's funny though. So yeah. And no, Chris, I wasn't on coffee, and he's probably offended because I know he was kidding. Let's see. Melody, I had tomatoes and onions sprouting after I got home from a weekend away. How exciting. Yes! I have lots up potted, but lots more to go. And I have... Listen. I got to get caught up on... I have to find Boone's to squashes because I did squashes yesterday. And I have a video coming out extensively on how terrible I was at planting beets. So I'm going to talk about that. Then I have beets to do. Looky what I found. Nasturtium Dwarf Jewel Mix by Baker Creek. I must have had this. So yeah, I'm just not going to put it on the end of my bed. But I have stacks of flowers sitting in front of me. I can't even make it up. Cosmos, marigolds, sunflowers, bachelor buttons. Funny season last year. I was so overwhelmed I was calling them Benjamin Buttons. True story. But yeah, all the flowers are out. I have to do probably 2 trays of flowers. So that's going to have to wait because I forgot that I didn't do the beef tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes. I got to plant them. 2 more squashes. I have to do my Copenhagen Market Early cabbage and my red because I forgot because I'm the one-woman show around here. And it's just been a little chaotic. But yeah, thank God. Thank God. Let me show you. Is it in here? Here it is. It's the only one I have. See that? From a sustainable seed company. That's it. I don't know why I thought I ordered it from M.I. Gardner, which is the red Acre Cabbage. If you want a really good cabbage, this is like a reddish purple. And the bugs don't like it, so it's even better. I fermented it and I like it. I just like any cabbage. I'm Irish. So obviously I like green too, but I make sure to try to put it where the mint is. It really worked for me. You can also put your cabbages near onions and garlic because it stinks and they won't like that. So I'm thinking that I may have to get some more containers. Container gardening. I have to get a big one from Ian, which I know the salsa garden video is not out yet. It will be this week. I'm doing Becky's container gardening, so I have that started. I'm doing Joe's zucchini challenge and possibly Cosmic Cultivators pepper challenge if I know what the challenge is, but I did plant some of their peppers as well. And then after I get the cabbages planted and those tomatoes that I forgot, I'm still doing more herbs and lots of flowers. And then I'm going to do greens in that order. So you might see some random lives during the day. But that's exciting, Monashi prepping. Let's see. Oops, I forgot to hit the thumbs. I got it now. Thank you, Melinda Elliott. You know you can't offend me, sweetheart, just as I know you need your laughs. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm a redhead. I just like to call you out on some of your, comments that you make. Because I know it's all in good fun. So, I don't know. Do you have the kahoonies to get on a flight and come here? Bring it on, buddy. I love him. Wow, you have an army's worth. Thanks, Voon. Voon. Voon said she caught me a few times. What kind of a girlfriend is my friend? Who was, listen, I had a frazzled gardening year last year. We all know why. Please don't make me have to repeat why. But it was funny because I planted some bachelor buttons. And I was talking to her on the phone like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, Voon, I'm telling you, I was so delirious. I was calling bachelor buttons Benjamin Buttons. She's like, yeah, I heard that. And I'm like, and you didn't shoot me a text and be like, girl, stop calling those bachelor buttons Benjamin Buttons. Oh, what can I tell you? Oh, Erin, good night. I hope that you have a great week. And I'm really sorry about the gas situation that's going on there. Please make sure, no matter what's going on in the world, have a backup can of gas. I think that's absolutely a necessity. And make sure you're still prepping and, doing your pantry, prepping and preparing. So yeah, just stay with it. You should be busy all the time. Good evening, Melon, everyone. Hello, Mary Jemison. How are you, darling? I love her. She's great. Stay safe, Erin. Let's see. Everyone's saying goodnight to Erin. All right, off to... Okay, love you, Shannon. Don't forget to text me when you're live. You know how that goes. I don't get alerts from everybody. It totally stinks. Why is Organic Raw Roof Farms sending me TikTok messages when she knows I'm live? Melody, is it any red cabbage the bugs don't like? Oh, yes. Am I behind again? It is the, I'll give you the exact name again. They don't, oh, I'm in the wrong. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm not going to lie. Am I totally organized? No. But I'm getting there. I'm making serious progress, though, for sure. It is called the red, the red Acre Cabbage, which comes from this sustainable seed company. One comes like this. Other packages come like this. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I did the bug out seed bag and then the coax vault seeds. So this is it right here, and this is all that I have. So I did look everywhere, even in Home Depot, to try to find the red Acre Cabbage, and none. Zilch, zero. So they tend to leave this alone. I just don't want to plant it in the same bed, because I think this is what I'm doing. Uppotting and planting and trying to think, where do I want things to go this year in the garden? So with that being said, I don't know. I might have to do another bucket of mint. Not that I'll complain, but I mean, I could shuffle my bucket of mint around, I guess, but it will throw the whole look off. And you know, I'm a little OCD when it comes to my garden. As a matter of fact, Boone, 2 cinder blocks. I put the blue and the red, so now it's up higher when you look into the garden. I thought that was a cute idea. But yeah, the bugs don't like any red cabbage, for sure. I'm going to do the sunflower challenge. Oh yes, I'm doing that too. If he sent it, I don't know, he may have. So let me get to this before I forget. Recycled paper, gotta love them. Thank you, it says. Remember, my stuff got wet. Hello, Miss Mel. Thank you for being a part of Shed Wars last year. You know I can't join it this year. I'm too busy. For your kindness and for your friendship and your chicks, KK, Tree, and Bunky. And they sent me out new stickers. So thank you, girls. I love you to pieces. I think these might be better than the first ones. They're so cute. I love those girls. Yes. Also the sunflower challenge with Willow Grow, which we all know I'm going to kick his butt. Thanks. Let's see. Hi, Barb. Am I late getting say I'm sorry? Hey, Mel. Hi, Barb. I love Barb. Barb will write me. I'm like, wait, what grow zone are you? She's like, oh, my stuff's popping up. And I'm like, oh, I'm in uppotting HE double hockey stick. And then I'm just like, oh, it's been so humid. Some things are germinating what they want. You know, not every year is going to be perfect. I don't care who you are. But then I had to remember, like, Barb could garden all year long if she wanted to, because she is in Texas. But that is my girl. My girl. I'm fine, dear Mel. Mary, I hope so. You better be. I didn't get an alert for the stream either. Again, maybe I should unsubscribe and resubscribe again. Does anyone know if that works? I heard that it does. I personally don't like doing that. I'll go under a video, watch the video, and I'll re-hit the all button. But if you need to unsubscribe to resubscribe, go ahead and do it. I'll see it pop up. You know, believe me, I'm right there with you. I'm not getting alerts. It's weird, really, really weird. I have Kitchen Shenanigans. I get none of her alerts, but she has my number. So she'll just text me, going live. Let me see. Abby, Bountiful Harvest Abby, wasn't getting her lives. I went in and I hit the all button again, and I was in hers on Saturday morning, early I think it was. And she was doing calendula salve she was giving away. Three. One was a 4 ounce. I think the other ones are 2 ounces or 3 ounces. This is how intelligent this young girl is. And I don't know, I picked a number and I won, and I was like, yes! because I really want to try it. And Abby's going to teach me how to make calendula salves, considering I grew a lot of it. It's in the front window over there doing fantastic. All the borage is doing good. Everyone that had said, like, it takes longer to germinate, mine popped up in a Jiffy Pop. But then again, this dining room's been, that's why I have the fan on tonight. Sorry if it's bothering you, but the humidity in here wasn't good. As soon as I'm done up-potting everything, the fan will be closer to here. I'll sit down that way. But I have an oscillating fan to get the stems all strong. But yeah, you could try it. My cat just knocked my incubator on the ground. No, saved 2 of them, but I don't know about the others. Aw, Barb. I'm so sorry, honey. That's terrible. Awesome, Melody. Thank you, Boone. Oh, that's a shame, Barb. Yep, Boone says, oh no, Barb's country home. I got my mammoth sunflower seeds the other week. I thought I got mine, but I have a basket over here with stuff. I'm wondering if I stuck maybe Boone's thing in there, but I don't want to move and get... Guess what, Paul? I'm moving. So, hopefully there's no pixels. Let me see something very quickly. And see if maybe, just maybe, it's in this. Okay. I do have at Willow Groves, as you can see, didn't even open it. So I'll open it up here, and I'll also do a shout out to the girls, Vineyard Chicks, and I guess Willow Grove. My sunflower last year was like, what, 14 foot tall? Started off like 13. That sucker didn't want to stop growing. So yeah. Oh, this isn't going to open so easily. Jeez. Did he put super glue on it? You gotta watch John at Willow Grove. He cheats. Let's see. There's a broken one. Let me see. Sunflower High 22 rules presented by Willow Grove. 1, it has to be this type of sunflower, which is the Mammoth Moor. So this is an honor for me. I adore sunflowers. Use the hashtag Sunflower High 22 in your video description. 3, have fun trying to beat me. He's like, thinks he's the best of the best. Well, Mr. Willow Grove, John, if you're watching, my pleasure. I am going to whoop your behind, my friend. So thank you for that. I'm also in that challenge now. Add that to the list. And again, thank you, the Vineyard Chicks, for 2 new stickers. Love it. But I'm thinking, Voon, maybe your 2 are over there. I'm thinking they are. They better be, or I will be really upset. Oh, Barb's country home. That sucks. Darn cats. Yeah, cats get into everything. Mel, it does work. Okay. I tried the all button again. We'll see how that works. I'll let you know next time. Yeah. So last week I advertised it was going live, and I said I would be more consistent about it. I'm sorry. I didn't do it today or last night even, because last night I chilled out. I had a really rough day yesterday, so I didn't go on anyone's lives, not Lisa's. I go into Lisa's all the time. I just couldn't make that one. I just couldn't make it. So I can say to that one. I was having the fierce migraine, and then the sleep deprivation thing that was going on. So I got a little bit of a cat nap, woke up, saw the Cosmic Cultivators were on, because they're usually on very, very late at night, and I went into theirs. But they were mainly talking to the people on the chat, not the people inside. People on the panel, not the people in the chat. So I watched that for a bit, and finally, thank God, I got a little bit of sleep last night, finally. So a couple nights last week, after the whole Sunday incident of feeling I was going to pass out, I just couldn't sleep. I don't know if it was what's going on in the world that was affecting me. Don't know what it is. I didn't have any electronics on. And then, of course, I got on my phone because I was bored and I couldn't sleep. So, Melody, how many cups do you have back there? Did you count them? Well, Seriously. She kills me. Are we ready for this? Hold on. Hold on. Because I had my roommate initially do some counting for me. Hold on. Okay. Keep score. Ready? Or I'll write it down. Let me see. So 18. I have to do it this way or it won't work. Because that one has 20. You see what I'm saying? So let's just go with 20 cups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 trays of cups. With 20 cups in there. You want to do the math? Because I can't think right now. Initially, I was at 900, but I'm definitely, the amount of seeds I planted, I'm over 900 seeds that I planted. This one has room for 2 for me to put in there, but these will usually hold either 18 or 20 if you squeeze styrofoam. I ran out of styrofoam. I can't figure out where Jay got it last year. I went on Amazon. It's astronomical. Looked at the restaurant stores. Thought I saw it said $40-some. Their hours are weird though, and I'm not driving, so I'm TO'd about that because he got me addicted to using styrofoam cups because I can recycle them. I thought he left a box here, but I looked down the basement, I didn't see it. So I have some of these left. These were from dental cups that would hold toothbrushes, and you can actually get more inside a tray by using these, honestly. If you see stuff like this on my cups, I either put M.I. Gardner, Baker's Creek, all that fun stuff. And that all needs some water. So, last I checked, I had planted 900 seeds. So yeah, I would probably say, I don't know. And I'm not even done. So, who did the math on that one? It's worked for me in the past on the channels YouTube have unsubscribed from. Wow. I was going to ask the same question. Okay, well, who did the math on it? Barb Country Home Life Outlet, I'm curious. Me too, I'm guessing 100. Really? So what did I say? There's 20 cups, except for the one, because you could fit more in it. Hold on a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's go with 20. There's 20 cups, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and the rest isn't all up potted. So I have 18 trays with 20 cups. The sunflower challenge that I am doing is the one that Outdoors with Big Matt is doing. Oh, really? I would do Big Matt's. Do I have to go on his channel and make a video or something? I'm thinking more than 1,000 at Barb's. I guess 100 too. Pamela, love you, girl. Hello, how are you? Love your new logo. Thank you. Abby. My girl Abby is doing my stickers and all for me. Love her to pieces. She's so bright and intelligent, and it's everything that I like. And she did that in a Jiffy Pop. So did you just count? Place your bets. Place your bets. How many cups does Melody have? Bah ha ha. Seriously amazing, Melody. Well, did you figure it out? Welcome, Pamela. I didn't want to be rude. And Fisa, hello, how are you? Did you get a new logo? I did. And it's going to become the sticker. Also, hey girl. Hey girl, happy Sunday. They're all trying to figure out how many cups I have on these trays. So what did I say, Boone? I have, oh my gosh, come on, you were supposed to do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18 trays that have 20 cups per tray. What is the number? Guess it now. No need to say sorry, hugs, dear. Oh. Voon, 18 cups per... No, it's 20 cups. And I have 18 trays. Voon says 18 cups per tray. And I can see at least 14 trays. Okay. I have 20 cups and 18 trays. Not 14. 8. I have 20 cups. Oh my gosh, this woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And the rest are on planet. Okay, yeah, so 18. I have 18 trays. Booney. With 20 cups. Okay. I'm guessing 240. Because of Melody, I did 25 cups already. Yeah, but my total number of seeds, I did 900 seeds at the beginning of this, right? So don't say anything. I mean, you can. I did 900 seeds. I know it for a fact. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and a couple strays. 6 and... let me say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 10 of the cups that I told you I did with the squash. And then I have like a half of one. Not really. We won't count that one. We'll go with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more seed cell trays. 75 seed cell trays that have to be finished germinating and upload. Holy bananas, Moon said. Well, Pamela Lopez, great job. 340. Paul says 17. Paul, it's 18 times 20 equals what? You're off a little bit. Boone says fantastic. Holy smokes, says Barb. Woohoo, nice seedling haul. 25 cups killed me. I don't know how Melody did it. In a very depressive state. Listen, I'm just still a little burned out from last year, but I'm trying to be upbeat and positive. And I've been doing things like trying to do it in order. Like in a stack. I'll keep that stack, next stack, next stack, next stack. Here's where the problem lies in it. I spent, was it Friday? All of Friday up, well, pretty much most of my Friday up potting just one whole tray. One whole tray. I left a couple little babies in and I said, Jim, look, I got most of the tray done. And he goes, now you still have some other ones in there. And I was like, son of a gun, man. So I picked even out the babies to have one completely empty tray, which is down there on the floor. The other tray I sat on the floor, they were way too little to up pot them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 more seedlings in that tray that I have to up high, and then Lord have mercy, 75 in this one. Nope, 75, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 71. Okay, I have 71 because I took out one whole row. I up potted one row of tomatoes, and then I have a full 75 cell count, another full 75 cell count, another full 75 cell count. And I'm waiting for the other 75 cell count. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot. I know. But what's concerning to me is I have to find a spot for my onions so my dogs don't get into it and still gets the proper light. Can't put it in the front because I already have the borage and the calendula all there on the far corner. My two like to sit over here. So maybe, but I'm pretty sure they would dig in it. But But after I get these tomatoes and the rest of these peppers up potted, that's going to be fake news. I still have to plant. What is it, Boone? I have to plant the Better Boys. No, the beefsteak. Let me write myself a little note. Beefsteak. I forgot to plant beefsteak tomato that I'm aware of anyway. And I'm going to use the Sustainable Seed Company for the beefsteak. So I'll probably plant about maybe 10. But then that could turn into 20 plants. Remember that. If you're doing seeds from last year, I always do 2 seeds per hole. That could be 20 plants. But the other news is I'm trying to sell some extra plants to anyone, the elderlies, the neighbors who may be afraid of not having food. Yes. That's that. But I'm going to have a ton in my garden. A ton. Let's see. Barb says, crazy, I'm killing all my plant, either not enough water or too much water. Did you wet the water? I use hot water over mine and then mix it through with a spoon and make sure it doesn't get any gnats or anything. But if you can grab it and it can hold, you're good. So I don't know if you are doing seed cells. I'm sorry to say this. My seedlings cannot stay in a seed cell. Some of them will just fall right over. So when my seedlings come up, I get a lot of them up potted before they even have their true leaves, which is their second leaves. I do tend to do that. I had a couple that fell over. What am I going to do? I'm only going to be mad if it's like a seed somebody sent me, like Nikki, then I would be mad. But I try to get mine out of the seed tray. It's been very humid in here this year. I didn't experience that last year. And yeah, little on the leggy side. But if you bury it deeper in the cup, you're fine. Let's see. Hey, Far North, 360, 360. Everybody's saying 360. Seedling. Thank you, Barb. You want to come over and help me? This starts April 1st. Howdy, y'all. Hi, Hat Creek Homestead. Happy Sunday. How are you? We were just guessing how many cups I have on the shelf. 18 times 20 is 360. Ooh, he finally figured it out. So 360 right now. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more trays that are 75 cell count. And you should be able to get your total so far of what I planted seed-wise. So 6 seedling trays that are 75 cell counts. So 6 times 75. Looks great, the logo. Thank you, Monashi Prepping. I'm waiting until more sun to prep more seeds. The lights use so much power, and since we were off grid, it's tricky. That's very tricky. But you have a very short growing season there, and even Simple Living Alaska uses the lights, girl. So I don't know. What about, I don't know, are you using potting soil or are you using seedling soil? Soak it. Soak the tray real good after you do put the dirt in. Just make sure the water's not dripping, sopping wet. 2 seeds per hole. Don't quit. Try it again. And you know what I think? Put it off to the side of your wood-burning stove. I put a heater in here, and I think that's how I threw the humidity off in here. And they germinated like that. As soon as your seedlings come up, which I forgot to do a video for the beginning, gardening for beginners, I think I forgot to say once your seedlings come up, you have to take the lid off. Even if the rest aren't germinated, don't sit around waiting, because the longer the lid stays on, the faster your plants will die. 360 says Hat Creek. So, oh, what, on the new thing I just added? Well, it's 6 times 75, right? You did say 17 trays before, Melody. No, I said 18 with 20 cups. And then now I have 76, 75 cell count trays. So, she is cracking me up. Why? Barb's laughing. You two are just not right. But welcome, Hat Creek Homestead. Love you, girl. Boone says you were right, 1,000 cups. Was I right? Did I say 1,000 cups? I actually said 1,000 seeds, but no, 1,000 cups. I'm going to be well over. I did say 1,000 seeds, but then I planted more stuff. If I had to be really honest with you right now, just on a really quickness, I think I've done 1,300. Let me see. 1,000. Okay, we'll say 1,300. That's not including, I'm not including the herbs. I'm not including the beets I'm going to be doing. You know, the red acre cabbage that I'm behind on. And the Copenhagen that I found, which is an earlier cabbage. If you want to get it in, get it out. And I'm sorry to say this, but I really do think that I'm going to need 2 seed trays to do all the flowers. All the flowers. It's a lot. So I had that bigger space in ground. And I said to Jimmy, I don't know. I could either put the dirt in it so it's like market style, like that. Or just put dirt in it. I said I could use it for a gigantic thing for flowers, but I think that's a total waste of space when you could grow a lot of food in there. I will be doing a video on how I think my layout's going to be. I just don't happen to have that brown paper. So Jimmy told me to tape computer paper together. I'm like, I'd be there all day doing that. So I'll just do a rough draft of the way my garden is laid out. I've said the size before multiple times to Chris from Cosmic Cultivators in text messages and whatnot, so I'll just go back. But my side's bigger. I expanded that last year. I expanded near the fence at some point last year, maybe fall when I was cleaning up. And yeah, I'm going to permanently use the side as an extra garden. I was wondering if I should stick all my squash over there is what I was thinking. How many shelves do you have? Was wondering if you have room for all of them. Probably not. I usually do have plenty of room. I don't know what's going on this year. I think it's all the extra cherry tomatoes because my girl, Nikki from Blue Farm, sent me, and so did Joe. I wanted to have a bowl of colorful cherry tomatoes. That's taking up a lot. I have sweetie tomatoes, and on sweetie tomatoes, you see what it says? Extra support. The German lunchbox. I'm going to have a lot of cherry tomatoes. A lot for me. This is the Ukrainian purple. I did lemon drop. So, you know, if you know anything about cherry tomatoes, they can get wiry. What I'm thinking about doing is picking out the ones that I want. I'm going to offer some, and then I'm going to sell the rest. Because that's a lot of cherry tomatoes to have. So yeah, I have Napa Chardonnay cherry. I think this right here, my friends, are my fingers going. I think these 3, except for extra pink oxheart that got stuck in there. Let me see. Yeah, I had to put in a couple extra pink oxhearts in there. But these are all the cherry tomatoes. 3 trays full. Down here is, oh, I'm wrong. Don't yell at me, Paul. Blueberry tomatoes, my Tiffin, Mennonite, Dr. Winchie's, the micro tomato is down here. Yeah, this micro tomato is interesting. It really is. Micro tomato by Wheel Seeds. Look how tiny it is. You see how tiny that sucker is? So yeah, I started doing regular chocolate striped tomatoes. Okay, so we have the cherry tomatoes right there, regular tomatoes there, and up here it looks like peppers. I'm trying to make one all tomatoes, but this bottom shelf is not being utilized. It's just not. I don't lie, kid you not. It's not being utilized, as you can see, because I'm going to tell you without dropping you. See? Another seed tray needs to be done. Up potted. The one over there needs to be up potted. It's a lot. So I'm going to try to make this one all tomatoes as best I can. And this one all peppers. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves are on this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is on this one. Kid you not. Okay, so 9. But here's an idea. Worst case scenario, do you see that shelf over there with the Ninjas, a little mini espresso by Mr. Coffee, 3-in-1 like grill panini, you know, my dehydrator, toaster, crock pot, Cuisinart, you know, all that good stuff. Cuisinart, bread machine, Instapot, breakfast sandwich maker, waffle. If I have to, I'm taking it all off, putting it in a box, and I'm going to put trays on here and just turn it and face the window. I mean, what choice do I have, right? What choice do I have? All I know, more than me, laugh out loud. And I did anyone ever hear of buttercup squash? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's the one Boone sent me. And I am going to be planting that this year as soon as I find it. It's just going to make me really mad. But as soon as I find it, I am planting that. And I think it's a Fuji, F-U-J-I, right, Boone? It kind of looks red and it's kind of shaped like this. I'm planting that as well. And then, of course, my greens, lots of beets to plant. But I had the video on beets because I was a horrible beet grower. I couldn't grow beets. I just quit trying. And then I found out a way that works for me, and I have a lot of really good information. So that video will be out this week. I think tomorrow, let me think. What did I say tomorrow's video was going to be? I might just post my what seeds that I actually get from M.I. Gardener for the people that did not get to make it into that random live during the week. I will post that for tomorrow. So if anybody saw that live and you see that being reposted, I always have to have my M.I. Gardener wood seeds that I purchased. It was Valentine's actually. So yeah, you're going to see a Valentine's video of my M.I. Gardener seeds and you'll get an idea of what I'm growing. I give a little bit of a description. But yeah, back to beets. Phenomenal beet. Chautauqua beets. Phenomenal. So I am going to post that video on the beets and tell you how I do it. What's the trick? Like, how did I learn to grow beets, right? And then I'm going to be planting greens. Oh, I have a question. Can anyone help me out? Thank you, Pauline. Yes, I moistened the soil. Yeah, mine are falling over. I had to repot everything. It took hours. I think, the new pots out. Absolutely, that's probably what it is. Don't leave the domes on too long. Don't let them stay in the cells. I don't know how some people do it, but they can do it. Here, I can't. Humidity could affect it. You have a fireplace. It could affect it. Get them up and out of there as fast as possible and just keep up-potting. Believe me, I'm no better off than you because I have a gazillion to up-pot. Want to see what I bought? Want to see? So Paul can yell at me again for moving, but I'm trying to move slow like a fox. Okay, let me see here. Let me see, because I am going to lose my marbles if I do not find those two things from Boone. My goodness gracious. Please let me find them. Okay. I will look afterwards, but I'm not going to be able to sleep till I find them. Anywho, you know, with the shortages and things going on, maybe I stuck it in here. Who knows? Oh, the shortages last year. If you're new here, welcome. If you're wondering how I garden, okay, so the soil that I have is horticultural soil. No living That's wrong to say. Okay, no animal manure in it whatsoever. That's what I gardened in last year. Did a video on the raised bed soil, which was 1 bag per bed. I thought that was the best. It had alfalfa and everything in it. And then I used a half a bag of cow on each bed, not a full bag, and I plant right in that, and you saw how my season went. I love, and I did 8 containers of earthworms, and every earthworm I find on this property goes in my bed. Well, I couldn't find something I've been using for years and years. Ooh, almost went up my nose. Look inside. I wasn't playing this time, and Jimmy bought this. This is the Earthworm Casting Plant Food 12500. Great for outdoor and indoor use, improve plant growth, growing fruits and vegetables. It really helps my worms. This is what I put in my potting soil this year because I'm not going to mess with that fish emulsion, right? The liquid fish, it stinks. I think I burned like 2 trays last year. The leaves literally fell right off and I followed the instructions. So I am using a potting mix and I put, about a cup to a 50-quart bag. Maybe it was a cup and a half to a 50-quart bag of potting soil. So I don't have to worry about fertilizing them constantly. And I was super happy to find this big bag. This bag is 12 pounds right there. So I got my earthworm casting, and that's what I've been putting in my soil as I go to up-pot. Now, with doing the beds today and cleaning them up and everything, I want to get out there in the morning to put at least a cup, maybe a half a cup. No, half. It's probably going to be a cup. A cup, I'm going to sprinkle it on the whole bed. All 8. And maybe the in-grounds. I'm really focusing on the raised beds right at the moment. Why? Because of the factor we're supposed to get rain. And I want the food to go down into where the worms are. I was moving things around on the bed and I saw worms in there. So I'm like, they need the earthworm casting. And I've always grown with that. Always. Just would sprinkle it. And the only other thing that I use to get the garden that I have is Epsona. I think that's what it's called. Or Job's. All organic. Like a slow release fertilizer. You can use the tomato one. You can use the all-purpose one. I have the all-purpose one. I have used the tomato one. That one's pretty good. But that's all that I use. Last year I was using that fish emulsion. In here it stunk. Gallon of water. Tablespoon. Exactly what it was requiring. And I came out the next day and my tomatoes were this big. And they only had 2 leaves at the top. Burnt them right off. So... good to know about the repotting right away. Yep. Prepping. Yes, and Monashi prepping. I sent some to Melody. Yes, it's here somewhere. I just have to find it. I was using the compostable pots and they were an absolute nightmare. Oh, girl, don't use them. I could have told you that. They dry out way too quick. You could use red Solo cups. You can use styrofoam cups. I'm really digging the styrofoam cups since last year. Or... I used to get these from Jay when they had them. This is a Rutgers tomato. I just up-potted this. You can use these and then just put drainage holes. But I really like the styrofoam cups because I recycle them. If it doesn't crack or anything, which I barely get any to crack, I want to show you an example of why I don't want to use Solo cups. So here's a regular size Solo cup. Bought a case of Solo cups. One's wider and one's higher. That's a lot more soil. Remember that you're paying for. A lot more. I used to use red Solo cups, but now once Jay started getting me those cups and he would drill the holes in them, I love them. They're my first pick. I love them because I could fit more on a tray. Styrofoam cups are my next favorite. I'm actually recycling some from last year. Clean. I'm just scraping it off with a blue marker and then writing on what it is and from what company. So, with that being said, that's what I put in my soil to get my plants to go really good, and that's what I did to up-pot myself. It's not in here, Boone. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I don't know what I did with Boone's thing. It's just weird. It's like it magically disappeared. Hopefully it shows up after live, I'm sure, because I'm one of those people. This is an envelope of everyone that sent me anything. It has all their addresses. Wow, Boone. Can you tell it's bothering me? Wait, if it was squash, it was squash. Is it humanly possible I could get this back in? I may have put them in the squash container trying to be organized because, you know, that's not my thing. This is like a greenhouse. This actually looks like a more than a greenhouse in here right now. But yeah. And Anfisa. I also went out and I bought one of these because I don't want to get up again and then Paul yell at me. But I bought one of these to help me out because I was using this to constantly keep misting, spraying my plants, and I got trigger finger. I went and I bought this right here. Can you see it? $9.99, Home Depot. It's down at the end of my table. Pump it. I hold it. Light mist. Psst. I get done so many more trays so much faster than that. The one thing I am noticing is I am bottom watering. And I have to put water in these a little bit more than I used to last year. But hopefully the fan running tonight will help the humidity problem. So invest in maybe a mister. Don't forget, once you up-pot your stuff, you need to have an oscillating fan. That will be moved a little bit closer so that it moves the leaves and gives them stronger stems. Facts. Those compostable pots are horrible. They dry out so fast. Paul says 6 times 75 is 450. Oh, I love him. I did like those very much. I didn't like those very much either, says Boone. Pamela says, haha, Paul, handyman, I thought you were sending me a link on how many shelves Melody has. No, I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. So Paul puts 450 plus 360 is 810. So that's what I have in here now, and I'm not even closely done. So who would like to come to my house? I'll feed you. You'll have a place to sleep. I'll make fresh coffee, dinner. But you got to sit and spend time, up hot at the dining room table. Never tried them before. How is the taste? I don't think Boone knows the taste either. Neither do I. I was just like, Boone, I saw these. They looked interesting to me because I said I wanted to be the squash here. So I do have to remember, I'm going to write it down now, to do the butternut. And those beef steaks, I think I already wrote them down. I did. But that's what I'm like behind on. Oh, that makes sense. I need to take the lid off. I was keeping them on. We do heat the grow room with a diesel heater, so it's nice and warm. Yes, girly girl. Yes, girly. Oh, this one has a lot of condensation in it. Once, like, this can't come off yet because they're really itty bitty, but once some of them come up and they're take it off, the rest will come along. That was the thing that was a pain for me this year, is I had to take the lid off. Some weren't germinated yet, but others were, so I was up-potting and then having to sit the seed tray back on the heat mat. And now that's the 16 plants that are on the floor I have to up-pot because it's just the way they germinated. Never, my friends, anyone that watches this back, once your seedlings pop up, take this off. And if there's ones that did not germinate, don't worry, keep it on the heat mat. They will come up. They will come up in due time. I promise. And I don't do like buku amount of like soil in the cup. Well, I do like a normal amount of soil. But yeah, so I'm using up recyclable styrofoam cups. And now I'm kind of moving on to these white cups because I found a box of them. Not full, but oh, I got them new this year. I have not grown them. Or mine. You gave me the ones that were new, right? Not old ones, Boone. Yeah, Boone. It was a total waste of money, Lefella. I bought plastic cups instead. I'll reuse them for years. Yeah, absolutely. You know, the disc things they give you too, those things dry out. The compostable pots. Even if it's in a tray with water, those suckers just dry out. I don't think anyone that's a gardener likes those things. Let's see. We will have to compare notes in the fall on the taste, etc. Says Monashi prepping. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to try the flavor, but I'm intrigued on some other. It does this all the time when it gets close. Bear with me. My video tomorrow is my Gardener seeds that I got on Valentine's Day, and you'll see some of the squashes that I purchased and why I purchased it. Like the meaty one is supposed to be squash-borne bugs don't even like it. I should have a light like this on me. I'm just kidding. They apparently don't like it, and some are really good, and they say tastes better as, because it's a storage one. So I was really interested in that. So that's the video for Monday. Tuesday, maybe that shopping order after the pantry challenge, where I ran to a local store of mine, just local, it's not like a big thing, and how many items I got for like $170. So, you know me, there'll be a video out every day. I think this week I only didn't do one day. One day. So, let's see. Yeah, I won't use them again either. They were just a pain for me. Yep. I stopped using the top of the tray. Well, you have heat mats. I use the top of the tray to hold the humidity in because that makes it germinate faster. But then once they germinate, I take it right off. Pam says, I have started Assistia seeds for the first time, making me nervous after what everyone has said, how hard they are. Wish me luck. How do you say that? Lysanthius? Did I just say that right? And what's so difficult about it? I mean, people were telling me like borage and other things. The calendula was really hard. I put it in a styrofoam cup, potting soil that had earthworm casting in it. I put it on a heat mat, and I put one of those clear domes over it. My other ones I put saran wrap over because I couldn't find a clear dome. And I just sat it on the heat mat, and this stuff came up. So if you cover it with saran wrap or a plastic dome, preferably saran wrap, put it on a heat mat, it will work. Oh, I bought something and wanted to show you, so I'm just not sure what the heck I did with it. And I had it in the refrigerator. And I think I took it out and probably lost it because my table, friends, I get it cleaned up and then it's back to the same stuff again. So I have all these flowers here that I'm going to be doing. The Calendula Prince mix, did I already do that? No, I did not because this isn't open. I have her dwarf zinnia mix I have to do. That, I'm trying to look for something to tell you is what I found. Unless I left it on the refrigerator door. Bear with me, my friends. And I'm not really ever good at planting these, and I was going to give this a whirl this year, and I have no seeds in there. Do you believe that? None. Zip zero. That stinks. Okay. Flowers. Let me see. I did the calendula specific beauty mix color. All germinated perfectly fine. I don't know where it is, and I can't even say the name because I'm a goof like that. I'm just going to check and see if I left it in the refrigerator. Ooh, I don't want to stick my foot in a bag of worm castings. Hold on. Let me see if I left it in the fridge. I want to show you what I thought. I did. I'm an idiot. I left it in the fridge. But I'm super stoked that I found it because I didn't have any. So does it really matter where you get it from as long as it germinates? If you know me, you know me. If you don't, I love sunflowers. I love the bees. I love the butterflies. Hummingbirds is my number one thing. But I found from Burpee butterfly weed for the butterflies. But it does say to keep it in the refrigerator. Drought tolerant plant produces many blooms over a long season and attracts butterflies. It's a perennial, so that'll come back. Zones 3 through 10. Pre-chilling improves germination. So I had it in the refrigerator on the door since I bought it. So in full sun after danger of frost or late summer. I'm going to try to do this. It does say it's container friendly too. But I want to try to see if I can get this to germinate. Wish me luck. In a styrofoam cup, doing the same method. Right on the cup. Potting soil with a little worm casting. Put it on a heat mat and see if I can get this to germinate inside the house. If not, this will have to be direct sowed. But my chamomile is surviving outside. I am counting on Mel as I have a battle with squash between vine borer and squash bugs. Okay, Vooney, you need to get on Amazon or anyone else has a problem. If you're planting them inside the house as plant, here you go. This is what you need to do. I would start it inside the house. Some gardeners will tell you it don't work. Zucchini, it doesn't like it. It works. Go under Amazon and get the Flexi Sport Tape. So, when you plant it and your seed comes up, right, you're going to go to up-pot it. You're going to wrap the bottom with the sports tape. When you go to dig your hole outside or put it in a pot, you want to make sure that the sports tape is down under the soil. Then they can't get it. Okay, darling? It's because I love you. Boone says, good luck, Pamela Lopez. I hope they do well for you. I do too. Good luck, Pamela. I plant extra tomatoes. Usually I lose some. I always think like that too, Monashi prepping, because you never know. I mean, 6 tornadoes last year. Mine were pushed out of the bed, but I had, Boone will tell you, I had a stinking lot of tomatoes. A lot. But I'm really going to make an effort to try to I'm going to make a conscious effort to contribute, is the word. I contributed last year, but I want to contribute in a different way. I kind of want to go around and see, you know, the elderly, and if they're movable, I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm going to offer them plants straight out. But if I have too many, I'm going to put a table out there, and I'm going to dip my toes in selling some plant starts. So, that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Abby says, I'm back. Finally, sorry. Oh, Abby, I love you. Everybody loves it, Abby. You're getting so many compliments, girl. You have so many ceilings behind you. Please, we already did the math. Paul and Boone know the math. What is it? On the one, I didn't write it down. Son of a gun. Write it again. Oh, the curry. Yeah, it's curry squash. Okay. I'm super tired, so not sure how long I will be here. Okay, Abby. Abby, she has over 810 seeds on the shelves. Now that's cups, right? Oh, I can't wait for the beet video. Monashi prepping. That video is going to come out on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I could not plant beets. I tried to sprinkle the seed. Never works. I came up with an ingenious thing, so stay tuned for that. Well, Paul. Hi, Joe. Hello, Melody. 38 minutes late, but I could only lurk it. Wasn't until I signed out of YouTube and I re-entered YouTube that I can post this chat. Well, hello, Joe Serrano. How are you? Throw in here having a debate on how many cups I have. And I think I calculated 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I planted 900 seeds, but then I added so like 1,300 seeds I planted so far. The cups, Paul's saying that I have like, I don't know, close to 810. I don't know. But welcome, my friend. Love you to pieces. Everyone's saying evening to Joe. Joe, so were you over at the Shed Wars? And did you go to Cosmic Cultivators 9:30 live? It's odd. They're usually very, very late at night. Mel's moving. Hope we get to see her pretty butt. You and Paul, I tell you, these are a lot. Joe Serrano, darn it, is playing a lot of games, he say. Oh, I don't know what that is. Melody, what was your overall weight from last garden season, if I may ask? 5,260... 5,266 spoon, right? I have it written down. 5,226 or 5,266. I think it's 5,266 pounds in Shed Wars last year. Joe Serrano, did you see my new little, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm shedding like a dog. Yeah, Abby's making me a sticker, and then I forget what that thing's called, don't mind. This is what happens when you're in for a little bit longer than usual. Abby did a fantastic job. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, you heard it here, folks. Mel sleeps with the worms. I don't sleep with the worms. Yeah, weird. I couldn't even type in the... Really? Re-entered now. Wow, that's crazy. Mary puts a laugh out loud. Paul Honeyman, I hope Mel doesn't block us with these crazy comments. Never. I love Paul. I always know Paul's kidding, but I really do believe he loves my behind. And he likes to see me smile. Paul says, laugh out loud. Nah, it was crazier earlier with Chris and me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm sure. Talking about crabs and stuff. I love eating crabs. Never wore them, but I like eating them. I'm a good girl. Shed Wars 22 draft started this week. I know that. How about Jules' gardening gig? I don't know. By the way, how are your elderberry plants, Jules? Gifted you? Jules gifted me elderberry? Oh, at Boone. I was going to say, honey. I know. Abby, I cannot... Everyone, round of applause to Abby, who was so nervous and scared. I told her nothing to worry about. She's in good hands. They need people on Shed Wars, and Abby's going to be a great commodity. I said, don't worry, you're going to get picked, and she did by Homestead Aquarius, and I will be looking out for Abby. I'm still going to be following along on people that are really my friends. How about those little mouthwash paper type cups? They're a little. If you go the next size up, it will work, but you got to be careful. It's got like a plastic film on the outside. They tend to break down easy and it'll start leaking water everywhere. I wouldn't go that route. Styrofoam cups. Oh, my elderberry are doing great. Really, Boone? You got elderberry and you're not sharing? Boone, where did you get elderberry plants from? Exactly, Monashi. No, she got it from Jules. Congrats, Mel. Said she wasn't participating this year, right? Nope, not this year. I have a lot going on, and I still have a storage unit that's got to be moved in, and I'm trying to further my channel. It was just a little too much, and I said maybe next year, because I really didn't have any business building a garden and not moving in. So I'm wasting money. Well, I have one storage unit empty, but I'm wasting money because there's another storage unit there, and the basement has to be all unpacked. So... Monashi, they are only good for mouthwashing, not for potting seeds. Elderberry, fantastic Boone. I know. I got some gifted to me from Jules. Lucky you. Don't you already have elderberry? Alright, well, if you can't send me an elderberry plant, you have to send me elderberries through the mail, Miss Booney. Monashi says, Paul Honeyman, good to know, thanks. Yeah, they break down and they just leak too quick. I hear wonderful things about it. I am looking forward to making syrups and jellies. Yep. It's very good for your immune system. That's cool. I remember in that video with Jules, he said it was testimony on you receiving the plants. And if they survive and thrive, kudos to you. She'll have them, they'll survive. Abby says, that's right, Joe. I take the elderberry supplement, Boone. So do I. Chewable. Immune Plus. She'll feed you, give you coffee, and after you're done with her potting, if you're lucky, she'll spec... Paul! Yeah, he is such a kidder. He gave some to MB Heritage Farm as well. I was the delivery girl. Oh, that was nice of Jules. If he wants to gift some more, tell him he can gift me some. Oh, honey man, behave if you can. Tell him, Mary. He can't behave. I wonder if anyone has a source for elderberry plants. No. Amazon. You take your chances, and they do guarantee them, but I've been trying to get elderberry since last year. And who is it? I can't think of her name. She sent me like 2 through the mail, and it just didn't look good, and the one didn't, it just didn't hold up. What was the luck of that when I really wanted them? Modesty prepping. If mouthwash cups are what you have, it will work personally. If I had a lot, I would use them with plants in some way. The mouthwash cups, even the next little size up, I would tell you to go for the Dixie cups, girls. You know why? Because they have like a waxy film going around it, right, Paul? And they break. So you're going to lose your soil, the water is going to go everywhere, and you're going to lose your plant. Trust your girl, I'm telling you. Go to Dixie, go to the next cup, go to Styrofoam, smaller red Solo cup, or go to the bigger red Solo cup. I want to show Abby this. Abby, this was the thing I was talking about. My friend would put holes in. These used to come with toothbrushes in it, and these work great. They work great. So, and you see a lot of these, I'm recycling these Styrofoam cups, girls. I just don't want to see it. You know why? Because I did it. And it got weaker and weaker every time I watered it until it crumbled. So, take it from me. I know it, Paul. Pineapple Harvest. Abby, I like to use the cups up as they don't fit my cup holder. Laugh out loud. Maybe I'll do half and half for the cups and see what happens. That's all you can do, Monashi. And Monashi prepping. If you can get plenty of them cheap enough, you could, that's great. I was just going to say that you could try by doubling them. The cups up for a few plants, but not if you're leaving them singular. Nope, because they'll rip and they'll leak. It's horrible. But if you double them up, they'll be good. Monashi experiments. That's a great idea. Also, plants that don't need as much water would do better in them. That's true, Abby. I'm headed to bed. Going to send you a message, Mel. Oh, you are? Everyone? How about a bunch of thumbs up for Abby? What's the thing of my picture? That's already up. Gorgeous. And what she's going to turn into a sticker. I am tickled. I love it. It's me. It's what I want. It's what I like. And she did it. She nailed it. And I'm so super proud of her. And yeah. So, big round of applause to Abby. It looks phenomenal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love her. She did great. Paul says, yes, Abby. Great idea. Stay safe, Abby. Bye, everyone. Love you, Abby. Bye, Abby. Sweet dreams. Never heard of hummingbird weed. Very interesting. Okay, Pamela. Somebody's interested in my butterfly weed. It's like, what do they call that, Boone? Like milkweed or... I don't pronounce the big words. Yeah, no, I can't even do that. Can you see that? That's the full name of it. Right there, if you can see that. But they just call it like butterfly weed. It's like a milkweed. And it gives butterflies something to eat. So I want to do my part, again, in getting my bees to want to stay here. My ecosystem back in my garden was fantastic. It was only missing one thing. And that was the praying mantis. So, if I get a praying mantis without me having to do anything but garden correctly, I am going to be ecstatic. I'm going to be like doing a video immediately like, I got it. I got the praying mantis. So yeah, because I had a bunch of them in my own garden. Butterfly weed. Never seen them before either. Really? Oh, Mel, so looking forward to your garden. Mary, thank you so much. You're such a huge supporter. She watched me run myself ragged. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm being honest. It's just me. I did have Jimmy write on a couple cups yesterday, 6 total, Friday. And he was like, all right, that's that. But yeah, if like somebody was writing on the cups and I could up pot, it would move so much faster. So that's my only whiny moment. I have a lot to up pot, but I have 6 families I'm feeding. And I want to help the community out as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm finally looking forward to gardening season once this is done and cleaned up and organized. Okay? Let me explain. I truly do believe no matter where your garden is, please, my friend, always put something pretty that you love, you like, you enjoy in your garden, and make sure you have a table or chairs or just a chair so that you don't end up doing what I did last year, which was go, 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 and end up with gardener's burnout. You want to be able to sit back there. You want to relax there. And then before you know it, you'll be picking a weed or so forth and so on. So I'm starting to feel better. I mean, it's overwhelming, but I'm holding on like a champ. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really proud of myself that I got out of here today and went out back there and cleaned that whole thing up. Because you know what that is? That's like one more thing off my list. So if you're new and you just came in, it was like overcast today. It's supposed to rain. It really didn't. I had like maybe 8 to 10 inches worth of leaves on my bed. So the ones that didn't break down, I pulled off, and the other ones I left on, cleaned up, ripped things out of the beds, ripped weeds out. If you have weeds going on, I was watching this video that was talking about weeds are easier to pull now, and they were coming right out for me. So I have a quarter patch where the fencing is left to do, maybe a little bit more than a quarter, to get grass out. And I did ask my friend if I could borrow his tiller. I wanted 2 spots tilled because they're in ground. The beds are no till. And then it's just basically me figuring out where everything's going to go. So I'm starting to get excited. I'll be glad to get out of here, meaning like I can't wait to get into the garden because it's my therapy, and I didn't love gardening last year on a brand new garden. Who says that? And this year I want to fall in love with my garden. I want to lay there, I don't care, bikini, whatever, and watch the hummingbirds. Jimmy's in love with the, I think they're canary finches that come here because of my sunflowers and stuff. And it's like that saying, what is it? Sit back and smell the roses. I'm going to sit back and smell the zinnias and every other plant. As long as I don't call it Benjamin Button this year, we'll be good. If anybody catches me, correct me in a video. But bachelor buttons are going in again. I'm doing cosmos, all kinds of sunflowers. I'm going to beat John at Will It Grow on a sunflower challenge. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm finally excited. And I think it's because I'm seeing beauty instead of just uppotting. But with the way the world is today, listen, God willing, that I'm lucky that I'm able to do all this, you know. I'm not trying to burn myself out. I will sit here. I will try to take my time. When I'm tired, I stop and I'll go to bed. But that's probably not good. I got to do more than 1 tray a day or I'm never going to get done. Oh, Mel, so thank you, Melody. Thune, thank you. I love you to pieces. Sports tape, yep. Lovely butterfly weed, yep. Hello, Melody. And Pedmore, I'm so sorry. I'm behind. You know how it goes. You still gotta love me, though. Melody, you're awesome. So look out for the elderly. I have to, because this world is a very cruel place, and it's just not who I am. It's not who I am. I could never be like that. And Pedmore, I'm so sorry if I'm late saying hello. I still love you. Margie, let's see. Melody, I have to get some sleep. I know, girl. We're over. 6 a.m. comes early. Love you. Love to all. Have a great night, everyone. Paul Honeyman, stay you. That's awesome. She said, Paul Honeyman, stay you. Voon, love you. I did call you like a week or 2 ago and you didn't answer. Pick up your phone, girl. I will be calling you. I love you to pieces. She's my bestie. Everyone's saying goodnight to Boone. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, girlfriend. Love you. Oh, Paul says, Ed Boone. Wolf, wolf. Laugh out loud. Stay safe, girl. Good night, Boone. Blessings and good night. Everyone's saying good night. Thank you all. Blue, self-reliance. Aw. Were you tied up somewhere else? Because we're going to be getting ready to get off. But if you want to watch it back, I'd be more than happy to have you watch it back. Just don't mind that I knocked the phone off on the tripod. You know how that goes. Accidents happen. But I love you, girly. Happy to see you. Oh, good to know about the mouthwash cups. Yep. Double them up if you have to. Thank you, Paul. Elderberry makes delicious jams and candies. I wish I had elderberry. Elderberry grows wild around here. I wish I had elderberry. Margie, they also make a nice juice. Again, I wish I had an elderberry tree, plant, whatever, bush. Pamela with the thumbs up. I will look the butterfly weed up. Always love butterfly and hummingbirds. Absolutely. I don't know how many's in here because you know how Burpee rolls like that, girl. And if you all don't remember, before I go to get off, Pamela Lopez is the one that spent that kind of money to send me the Acre Homestead seed collection and other seeds, which the envelope is still here. I was actually writing on the envelope. And now I'm going to be doing Becky's challenge, thanks to Pamela. So, again, that was such a generous gift, and I thought it was a little expensive, but girl, I don't know how many seeds are in here, but I can go back and try to see if I can find another pack and mail it to you. I mean, holy cow. It's like the least I think I could do. Let me open this up and see what I see in here, because you know, Burpee never gives you a lot. And I was shocked that I saw this one there. Let me see real quick. I sent Nikki's thing out. I don't know if she got it though or not. Let me see. Okay, let me show you what the seeds look like. Can you see that? Hopefully the fan doesn't blow it away. They're not super duper tiny, so that's not too bad. Do you want me to send you a couple, Pam? I mean, I'm probably only going to do just 5. Jimmy wants flowers out front too, by the way. I need to tell my subscribers that. And Jimmy's working on the blueprints for the chicken coop. In case you weren't in last week's live, I am getting Rhode Island Red and the Plymouth Rock 3 and 3 from Murray McMurray Hatcheries. If you need some, Pam, please let me know, because I still can't get over you did that. And I'm planning, I have it down there, I'm late planting her tomatoes, but I'm getting there. You have a big heart. You always say I have a big heart, and yet you sent me a very expensive gift, girl. This is $1.69 from Burpee, honey, okay? $1.69. I love you. I had several praying mantas this last summer and a huge spider, rare one. I have video my son did on the spider on our channel. Monashi prepping, I will go over to see that, because I saw a spider the one time. I was like, what the heck? It was so like sprawled out. Here it was a zipper spider. When you watch the way they actually weave it down like a zipper. I look to see if it bites. If it feels like it's being invaded or attacked, it will bite. It wasn't deadly from what I read, but they're good for the bugs. Leave them be. They're good. But yeah, we'll definitely come over and look at that. I'm looking forward to getting back to being outside again. Garden at table with Heather Lynn, you and me both, because I feel like it would help my anxiety quite a bit. This is why I couldn't do Shed Wars, you know what I'm saying? The basement, the whole metals boxes. And now me and my friend are bickering back and forth about a storage unit. I'm like, get my stuff out of storage and just drop it off here. I don't care. I don't care if I'm up to boxes to here. I just want it out of there. Because you know what it's like? Can I say this? It's sort of like you make major progress like I am in my kitchen, which I'm sorry. If you saw the containers, the OXOs, and I was showing you around, I forgot to say that my roommate built that wooden shelf that the microwave sits on. Okay. Where was I? I don't remember. Oh. So if you're trying to put the kitchen together, but then you're missing 50 of the pieces to the puzzle to put the puzzle together, it's the longest move I've ever experienced in my life. And I moved around, let me tell you. If you can't enjoy your garden, there's no point. Absolutely, Blue Self-Reliance. Absolutely. Paul says, Melody, sweetie, I know I got you here, and I say because Boone was tired, and I try to never leave you without a mod. How much longer? Enough to say goodbye? Let me get through the comments. Mel, go to your local botanical garden, as they are so great and have many plants. I don't really do any of that anymore, except for elderberry I would, because everything that I plant in my garden is all done by seed. I'm not buying any plants. Last year I bought two to treat myself, and it was a golden zucchini, which had more aphids on it, so that wasn't worth it, and the white eggplants, and that wasn't worth it. It had no flavor. Right now the yard is full of puddles, sloppy, squishy, muddy mess. Yeah, just a little bit back there too. Mary, I love you. Good night. She says it, Paul. Honeyman, be safe. Bake a leg and let's dig it. When you say broken down leaves, is that the mushy ones? It's when you run the lawnmower over it and it chops them down. I just did mine so high and thick that I just took off the thick layer, put it in the one that's going to be in ground, and left the ones that broke down on the top. But they're not mushy, honey. At least mine aren't here. Good night, sweetheart. At Paul Honeyman. This is M. Pigmer. Aren't the Manus cool? And the rare making time to watch your video, Monashi prepping. Joe's such a good person. He really is. Mary Jemison, I'm not going to leave Mel without a mod. She's been good for the last few weeks and going off at 4 a.m. So we're over here a little bit. I'm trying to just run through so I can let Paul go. All good, hun. Just woke up. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you, Blue. Feel free to rewatch it. You may enjoy it. Mel, as soon as it warms up, will you be getting your chokes? I think in 2 weeks I'm going to order them because they have to be in the house for a bit. Joe says, good night, Heather. Garden table with Heather Lynn. Yes, 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 I agree. Apple tree. I planted beetroot, broccoli, carrots, radishes, silver beet, and spinach. All right. Apple tree urban homestead. I'm so proud of you. Trying to replace what we lost. It's all you can do is just keep trying. Mulching, compost. Yep. And there you have it. I'm at the end. So on that note, my friends, thank you. Because I don't like to keep Paul over. Different time zone, you know. Everyone stay safe. Stay healthy. Try not to let the world news and all that get to you. I'm trying not to, but yeah. So maybe I'll come on during the week and do a live while I'm up potting. And thank you everyone for coming on. Thank you, Paul, for, doing what it is that you do best. And I just love you all for coming in. You're yes, 11 minutes after I asked, but not complaining. It's okay. It's my fault, not your fault. It's my fault. Every time I get caught up, it always falls behind, and it's hard to just ignore someone's question, But yeah, so everyone, don't forget, this is a big shout out to Abby. Let's not forget what Abby did for me. It's amazing and beautiful, and I'm telling you, she's so talented. So it looks great. I hope you all love it. Let anyone know that silkies have black meat, black skins, etc. like in Semina. I'm going to be a little bit new at this with the chickens. I know the Plymouth Rock, that also can be a meat bird, but I can't see myself doing that. If I wanted meat birds, I'd buy meat birds. These are just going to be my girls for chickens, for eggs. Mary says, blessings, Mel, not Mel's. Good night, stay safe. So yes. So tomorrow's video, if you didn't see what seeds I ordered from M.I. Gardener that came in on Valentine's, that's tomorrow. Tuesday or Wednesday is going to be how you can successfully grow beets. And I have a garden tour, so just hang in there with me. And these are awesome. Awesome. Blessings, Mel. Good night. Stay safe. Good night, everyone. God bless you. God bless you all. Not all of them do. There's Joe's. Thank you. Moderators, per usual, do I need to say anything? Voon is my girly girl. Sorry, I ran over, Paul. I still love you. You can get a sneak peek of my butt next Sunday, okay? I'll give you a free one. Hey, Joe, check out Joe, Garden State Gardener. Yeah, Joe has me in an Irish thing. It's so funny. He's also doing a zucchini challenge. The list of zucchinis that you can do is over on Joe's channel, which is Garden State Gardener. And Anthesa, you made it to the end. Girly, we're on Instagram. If you have any problems with these seedlings, hit me right up on Instagram, girl. I got you. On that note, I gotta let Paul go to bed. I love you all. Sorry it wasn't chatty. I was cleaning while listening. I'm grateful to have you here. Thank you for everyone that was here. And congratulations to all the winners with Shed Wars, too. Congratulations. And I'm super proud of my girl, Abby. And the channel is moving on up. So, love ya. Stay safe. Have a fantastic week. Maybe look out for me during the week. Please watch the videos. I know. Watch the commercials. Like, do all that fun, good stuff. And I will catch you. If I don't see you during the week, I'll catch you on Sunday at 9 o'clock Eastern. So, lots of love and hugs from Pennsylvania. Paul Honeyman, you're the bomb diggity per usual. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye, everyone, and everyone who watches it back. Subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Oh, Joe, sorry, honey, I missed you, but I'm joining your zucchini challenge. And yes, I'm coming over to Jersey for your doohickey. So yeah, I'll be a speaker. I talked to my roommate about it. But we'll talk another time because I don't have a mod, or I would stay on. He needs to go to bed. But I love you all. Again, watch the videos this week. The beet video will be out. These are all wonderful. Everybody that's trying to garden, you are doing fantastic. We all have flubbers. But it's a great community. We'll all help you out. See you on the next one. Bye, everyone.